Well, no, I had multiple conversations with Democrats, including those two, about what they saw that needed to be changed in the bill. And I offered them, as you just suggested, 20 amendments to do the changing. They still walked away from the opportunity. And chokeholds, here's the interesting part. Chokeholds should be banned on the federal level. We did so. The House did so. On the local level, the House bill does not ban chokeholds, nor does mine, because we should never, as a federal government, tell the local department how to do their jobs, what tactics they can and cannot use. We can encourage behavior based on the incentive of grants, but neither bill actually bans chokeholds on the local level. But I would certainly add to my legislation the carotid, which is the blood flow that was missing on the chokehold part of the legislation. Yeah. But if that is our disagreement, that's solved in 30 seconds. Yeah. It's just
I think people just shake their heads. They just can't believe after all of this, right? After George Floyd, after the outpouring of grief over what happened to him, after all the stories and all the videos, your bill didn't even get to the floor for discussion on the Senate side when there is, as you say, 70% of it are things that you line up on, and some of the other areas of disagreement could have been worked out through these 20 amendments that 100%. You offered. You know, I mean, the American people see what that is. You know, I mean, it's pretty clear that there are individuals who don't want anything to get done and could have election purposes tied to it.
It's presidential. It absolutely is presidential politics tied to the issue 100% of the time. There's no doubt when you're at 70% with the ability to move forward, Martha, the only reason why you don't do it is because you think in November you have a better chance than July. Right. That means for the next 5 months, the communities that we're talking about will go without a legislative victory, not because of Republicans, not because of President Trump, because of the Democrat Party that refuses to negotiate from a position of 70%.
So nothing changes. And I think people see that pretty clearly from the most deliberative body in the United States Congress. We get no deliberation, no discussion, end of story before it even gets to the floor for them to begin that great deliberative process that they're supposed to be so good at. You brought tapes